What if everything you thought you knew about hell was wrong? We've all heard the tales and seen the fiery depictions in popular culture, but today, it's time to bust some myths. The most common image of hell is a fiery pit where sinners suffer eternal physical torment. But the Bible paints a different picture. Rather than literal flames, it speaks of an unquenchable fire and outer darkness. These symbolic images represent a total separation from God and the eternal consequences that come from rejecting His love. And what about the idea of physical torture? It might surprise you to learn that the Bible refers to the primary punishment of hell as spiritual, not physical. It's the absence of God's love, joy, and peace that causes eternal anguish. The torment comes not from physical pain but from an eternal separation from all that is good. Now let's tackle a big one. Many believe that Satan rules over hell, but the Bible tells a different story. Hell was created as a place of punishment for the devil and his angels, not as a domain for him to reign. Far from being a ruler, Satan is one of those set to be punished. And here's a crucial point. Hell is not a place where people are sent against their will. It's a consequence of the choices made in this life. God, in His infinite fairness, gave us free will to accept or reject Him. Hell is the result of rejecting His grace and forgiveness. But it's not all doom and gloom. Despite the harsh reality of hell, God's desire is for every person to experience salvation. He sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to offer forgiveness and eternal life. Jesus' sacrifice on the cross provides a way to escape the punishment of hell. God's wish is for all to choose salvation and avoid eternal separation. So to sum it up, hell is not a fiery pit of eternal physical torment under Satan's rule. It's a consequence of our choices and represents a separation from God's love. But through Jesus Christ, there is a way to avoid this fate. God's desire is salvation for all, a hope that each of us can choose. By debunking these myths, we can come to a more accurate understanding of hell, as described in the Bible. Armed with this knowledge, we can make informed decisions about our spiritual path. Remember, God's desire is not for anyone to end up in hell, but for all to choose the path of salvation.